How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Lore Cave. I wasn't really so sure if I was going to stream today, but I decided yes. Yes, I am going to stream today. How's everyone doing? Did everyone have a half-decent Thanksgiving? I almost forgot it was Thanksgiving yesterday. I was about to like click start streaming, and then Nessie was like, we gotta go, and I'm like, whoops, almost forgot. But yeah, I had a pretty good time. I was the guy that started the debate, or like, you know, the politics and religion debate. Well, not religion debate, it was just the politics debate at, I didn't even mean to, I swear I didn't mean to. I don't even remember what I said, but it like very suddenly kicked off this, this whole debate on, what was it? There's something people haven't talked about in years. Oh, God. It was about Jordan Peterson. That's what it was. Yeah. Fucking completely out of date. Completely. It felt like I was back in like 2016, and it felt like an out of body experience. But it was fine. It was fine. It was just like a couple of like. Honestly, I didn't even know the family members. They're on Nessie's side of the family, so I didn't know who they were. But they were like these little boys, like little kids, little like fucking 19-year-old kids, and they're like, yeah, Jordan Peterson, biggest fucking brain on the internet. I'm like, oh, guys, no. That's all right though. We had a good time. I had a good time. Speaking of a good time, today, hang on, I gotta switch. Gotta turn off my magnificent stage here. That comes with VRChat, by the way. Anyone can use this. Finally caught a stream. I know where you been. Where you been? You know I only stream for you. I don't care about any of these other motherfuckers. Just you. Just you. And you abandoned me when I needed you most. Getting hit on the head at work? You think that's an excuse? I get hit in the face at work all the time. Last week I got hit in the shoulder. Oh yeah, I'm working on a new lore. You know what they say? They say some people say new year, new me. I say new month, new me. I think I've had this current model for like all of what, 2 months? Oh well. I needed a change. I needed something that was designed by a professional. So that's what we got. We got one that was, I got some artwork done by a pro, and I'm adapting it. I ended up doing a lot more work yesterday than I thought I would have time for. I don't know, I sat down and I got to work. And I got this handy dandy little time-lapse recorder that someone showed me. And I want to see if I can use this while I'm streaming. If I can use this while I'm streaming and it not like cause a whole bunch of lag, then I'll work on this model. If I can't do this while I'm streaming, I'll find something else to work on. Something new, maybe a whole new project. Don't know. Oh, Flippy's being so crazy. I wish y'all could see him. All right, let's turn on record and see what happens. All right, fantastic. See, I've tried using similar recording software before while also streaming, and sometimes it just completely destroys my computer. But no, this time it seems like it's fine. All right. So I've done a lot of the groundwork already. I went ahead and just started making him entirely from scratch, just from nothing. I wanted to kind of update the topology on all of my quadruped dragons. Like, the topology on them is fine. Like, it's usable, it's functional, but I wanted to make something that had a lot more thought put into it. Function and aesthetics. Like, you know, updated the joints, you know, so that it's not just a big bunch of edge loops on top of each other for the knee joints and for the ankle joints. I need to do that for the arms. All I've done so far is the legs. I also put a decent amount of thought into where my loops were going for the legs. So like the way that they're leading here makes a loop going down the leg this way. Same thing for like up here. The loop goes over and under rather than just being a straight up circle. This will make it so that if I want to spread the legs apart, it'll spread a lot better. And if I want to rotate the legs, they'll rotate with a little bit, like on this plane. I can't do it right now, it's not rigged, but basically they'd be able to rotate on this axis right here without just completely folding. Something along these lines. Like that. But yeah, still need a lot of work. Hang on. God damn it. Was that BGM? What was BGM? What you talking about? Oh, background music. Background music. It's this right here. It's just a DMCA free playlist. There you go. About 2 hours, or about 3 hours of synthwave music. So far, I haven't been copyright flagged for it, so I'm just going to keep using it. What's I doing? All right, so I like listening to synthwave while I work out too. It makes me feel like I'm in the 80s. Speaking of workout, I actually just bought all the equipment for my home gym. It's finally ready to go. I just got to get it all set up. You know, and like I said, you know what? I don't need y'all to deliver it. I'll come pick it up. Because I think, you know, I got a truck. I can handle it. But then I just realized, like, pretty much as soon as I clicked pick up, that I was like, man, that's going to be a lot of weight. It's just straight up 300 pounds of plates. And I thought, well, that's going to be, well, I mean, it's not going to be terrible, but it's not going to be the best thing to have to to deliver for myself. I think I could have paid a little extra for them to deliver that to my house. Anyways, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I think now would be as good a time as any to go ahead and model the arms, or finish modeling the arms. Right here, let's make ourselves a nice little elbow. A happy little elbow. But yeah, I got me a squat rack, 300 pounds of plates. That's probably about as much as I'm gonna need for now. I can buy more later if I need to. What else? The bar, of course, the Olympic bar. It comes with a bench, and it actually has cables attached to it, which I think is super cool. I'll never have to go to the gym again. I may have been a personal trainer in my past life. In my past life, I mean earlier this year. But I still don't like going to gyms. I don't like it. It's just so, I hate the environment there. Every gym I've ever been to, it's not just this one, every single one of them has this exact same problem. It's like it's like working out in a fucking car dealership. That's what it feels like. I shouldn't feel like I'm at a car dealership when I'm working out. That's the first time I ever heard that. Asiatic? Oh, no, I'm not Asian. No, I'm Hispanic. You would think I was Asian based on all the anime I watch, but you know, it's kind of funny. They don't watch a ton of anime in Japan. Like the average Japanese person doesn't watch just a ton of anime. Any more than like the average adult watches cartoons, you know? There are more American adults that watch anime than there are Japanese adults per capita. No. These days, anime's made for the Americans. And teenage Asian and teenage Japanese kids. That's what some people really don't understand. Like, the funny thing about anime, like, there are people who really hate it, and I mean, like, really, really hate it. And they have every good reason to, you know, it's not for everybody. And they're like, there's just so much fan service. There's so much fan service. Why do they put so much fan service in this? It's just for men to be pedophiles. Like, well, no, you guys don't understand. Like, yeah, it's pretty weird and cringe, but you gotta understand this stuff's made for teenagers. Like, this isn't made for adults, you know? You can look at that and be like, this is kind of weird. And that's cool, that's fair. I think it's weird too. I think there should be less fan service, but like, understand, it's not like the industry's trying to like cater to pedophiles. It's because it's made for teenagers. The reason all these teenage girls in these animes look so weird and like busty and shit is because it's to cater to like the teenage fantasy. Adults just end up watching it. Unless it's lolly shit, that's just weird. That's weird no matter what. Regardless of the context, that's just weird. Alright, now we got an arm that'll bend pretty well. Hey, Xenomorph. Dragon Avatar is unique. What is it based off of? Well, the original design, this is going to be Lord Dragon 6.0 right here. I had this artwork. I actually commissioned this artwork. And this is based off of my current design. But here, let me show you. Let me take you on a journey. I'm going to take you on a journey from Lord Dragon 1 to Lord Dragon 6. Let's see. Where is Lord Dragon 1? I have to go way back in time. What just happened? Who did that? Waggychar, thank you for the raid, my friend. I appreciate that. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Woo 3D, you best believe it. That's all we do around here is 3D art. Now I'm about to get pied to death. Yes, welcome everybody. My name's Laura. I'm the Lord Dragon. I'm a 3D artist. Work full-time making mostly dragons, honestly. I make pretty much dragons all the time, whether it be quadraped for VRChat or VTubers or what else we got? Also got anthros for anyone who likes the anthro stuff. I'm more of a quadruped guy myself, even though I'm currently standing in my anthro. But it's good to meet everybody. Hope you stick around for a while. Hope you enjoy the show. Today we're working on Lord Dragon 6.0. I recently had this artwork commissioned, and I thought, you know what? I need something new. I need something fresh. My design needs a spruce up. And I've actually never worked off of a reference before for my own models. I've mostly been using, I've mostly just kind of been modeling blind. So I decided to actually get someone who's like really good at designing dragons to draw me up a reference to work off of. And I think it's working out pretty well. It looks pretty good so far. We're just starting on the base level, you know, the base topology. We're about to add the hands, the wings, the feet. What else? Oh yeah, the mouth, the eyes. Then we'll be ready to start sculpting. Which really, this one's gonna be like cartoon shaded, so it's not gonna need like hand sculpted scales like some of my others. Like, let me find it. I got so many files on here. Where is it? King Ghidorah. Oh, absolutely. I'm a huge Godzilla stan. Hang on, I'm going to transform for you guys so you can see my quadruped model. You guys can transform me as well using channel points. Hang on. All right, transform. Wah! Fear my awesome power! Ah! But yeah, see, I'm a huge Godzilla stan. I actually based my spines off of Godzilla because that's always been a part of my it's always been a part of my personality is Godzilla stuff. But yeah, we're working on this. The current model you're seeing is Lord Dragon 5.0, and it is it's good. I like it, but I'm wanting to kind of shift to a more cartoony look because this one's great. I hand sculpted the normal maps and all that, but yeah, it's fine. It's good, but I want to be a little more anime. I'm in an anime mood. I was about to look up. Oh yeah, I'm trying to find the original Lord Dragon. Oh yeah, okay. This is from over a year ago. This is Lord Dragon 1 from the ancient times. This is a relic of the past. Ancient relic. Yeah, this is Lord Dragon 1.0. His design was inspired by Grigori from Dragon's Dogma. I don't know why his textures are so like this. They should look a little better than this. I know I did at least a little better than this. Whatever. Odoving? I don't remember all the people from Skyrim. I just remember Alduin. I'm not really a big Skyrim fan. But yeah, this was Lord Dragon 2.0. This was a direct, or no, it's Lord Dragon 1.0. Let's see if I can find 2.0. He was based off of Grigori, because Dragon's Dogma was like the greatest RPG of all time. Let's see. Oh yeah, and the only difference between Lord Dragon 1.0 and 2.0 was in 2.0... Oh fuck, what did I make different in 2.0? Did that change anything? I don't remember. What did I change from 1.0 to 2.0? It might have just been the rig. Sometimes whenever I would make these changes, the change wouldn't be... it wouldn't be to like the actual model. Sometimes it's the rig. There's a good chance that's what it was. Because then we have Lord Dragon 2.0. Where is it? Nope. This was back before I had any semblance of like file management. So like they're kind of just spread out with like bad names. I have better file management these days, especially after I started doing it professionally. What are we working on today? We're working on me. I'm working on Lord Dragon 6.0 today. Or maybe it's 5.0. Maybe I've been lying to myself this whole time. I skipped a 0.0 somewhere in there. Here's Discord if you want to head in. If you want to send it to me there. I think I know who you're talking about, but I might be wrong. Okay, yeah, this is 4.0. So 4.0 was my first attempt at making an anime Lord Dragon. And it was fine. I don't know what's happening with the materials here, but it was fine. I really don't think there was anything wrong with it. I think I just got tired of it and wanted to move on to something more realistic, so I moved on to what I am using now, which is 5.0. Yeah, I got tickets to go see -1. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We just bought our tickets today. I don't think there was any reason to buy them as early as we did, but we did, just in case. Oh yeah, I remember now, like the spine used to be totally different. Yeah, I remember changing my spine to the Godzilla spines. That was a big change from 4.0 to what I have now. It's just 5.0. Anyways, let's go back to 6.0. Wait, Mecha Dragon? Who said Mecha Dragon? No, not a mecha. Not today. Someday. You know, today we're working on this guy. Let's add those hands and feet. Maybe Japanese Godzilla. No, that's not true. Shin Godzilla came out like 5 years ago. That still counts. Alright. The hands. What was I gonna do with the hands? We got 11 spans here. I really wish I only had a couple, but every single one of these, I don't think I could get rid of any of these spans without breaking the topology that I've already set in place. Yeah, you better bonk yourself. I'm ashamed. And just as we got rated, too. Now all of these new people think that you're a fake fan. How's your Thanksgiving? It was alright. It was a good time. It was an alright time. Nothing crazy happened. I was the one who started the politics talk because, you know, I do love that. I love doing that. I love ruining everybody's day with politics talk. I actually do. I'm not even joking. I love doing it. I'm always the only one that's like ultra happy to do it. I like arguing, you know, and I'm really confident I can defend my position, so, you know, I do it. They can always leave. Alright. 4 fingers. I was wondering if I could try something a little different for my hands than what I usually do. I'm gonna try something. New hand topology that I'd learned for animation. Specifically hands for animation. We're gonna add a little extra webbing between the fingers and make them a little more spread out. Wait. Not these. Alright, what we're doing here is we're just making a bit of a bevel. This will allow our fingers to be able to spread out really far if we needed them to. And I think I want these fingers to spread out a little bit more. A part of me wants to change my design now, even though I've already like approved this design, so that it could have what was I thinking? 3 fingers instead of 4. But I'm not so sure. Trying to think. Well, I guess I can always like delete a finger if I needed to. Before we extrude. Well, thank you for that follow there, Jaxie to C Cord. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the Lore Cave. If you like dragons, or T-Rexes, you're in the right place. Corgi sea otter hybrid. Nice, I like that. Corgi sea otter. Why do I keep wanting to say hydra? Sea otter. Neato. Let's see, how many spans did that make? 20. Okay, don't need that many. What if we delete these? That's 8 spans. 12. See, I can add an extra span to this if I needed to. Where would I put it? Probably right there. There. Yeah, probably. Add that. Trying to take a look at some of these other dragon hands. Let me see, dragon hand. Just as like a reference. Again, I'm very convinced now that maybe I should have 3 fingers, like 3 really big fingers. Don't know. Yeah, like 3 big fingers and a thumb. No, I see some pretty good designs here with like 4 fingers. Hang on, let me pull this one up. Yeah, this is what we're gonna use right here. Just drag it into the scene so y'all can see it now. Yeah, something along these lines. So it's gonna look like it has like really, really big webbing. And then short, somewhat nubby fingers with like really big knuckles. A lot of the length on these fingers is gonna come from the claws itself. I think this is a pretty solid design. We'll go with that, or something similar to this as our interpretation of this hand. So if that's the case, we are going to need some serious space between these fingers, more than I normally give myself. Yeah. These are gonna be the best hands I've ever modeled. I wanted to update my model, not just because like I can't help myself and I always have to be working on my models, but also because I plan on making YouTube videos again. I recently had a video kind of start popping off out of nowhere, and I know that it's probably YouTube just trying to get me back in the saddle again. But I can't help it. I've been bit. I've been bit by the content creation bug. I want to make writing videos again, or videos on writing. But if I want to be making videos, I want to make sure I'm doing it in the best model that I can. You know, best foot forward and whatnot. Oh, did y'all see the Thanksgiving parade where like Luffy's hat got popped by a tree? Looks like Gear 3 ran out a little too early this year, before we even got to the parade. Sad. Alright, we're gonna make some fat fucking knuckles here. This is gonna look fucking funny before the model's actually done. And so we got two big old knuckles. Hang on, let me try that again. And then directly out of the second set of knuckles, that's where our fingernails will be. All right, these fingers are way too long. It's all right though. Oh, hello, Flippy. Something like that. And then we're gonna grab these. When in doubt, just post any pictures and cool things or dragon art, if it's a dragon. Might as well mark these seams while I'm here, because I know that's where they're going to go. That's the easiest way to make sure that UV unwrapping goes by a lot faster, is if you know for a fact where things are going to go, or where the seams are going to go, because you made your topology from scratch, just go ahead and mark them. Just do it. It'll make the process a lot faster. I think I want the two middle fingers to be the longest. So we'll go ahead and shrink these down a little bit. Don't know why I didn't think to do that before, but here we are. I just shrink these down in general, honestly. Oh yeah, look at this guy. I think I looked at the official Skyrim model before on Sketchfab. Like one of the artists from Skyrim posted the actual artwork from Skyrim. Let me see. Where is it? Show you guys. You optimize a model, okay? They don't do this anymore. Could you? I could. But I probably won't. Because, like, you'll look, there's really not a lot different about this model than any of my other dragons, except that it's, you know, only got the 4 limbs instead of the 6. But yeah, it's not too terribly high poly. Like, let's see, what's the total poly count? Yeah, look at that. It's low poly, if anything, 15.6K. But I guess that's standard for the course for, like, an Xbox 360 game. That's right. Skyrim is a friggin' Xbox 360 game. Should not be played anymore. No more. No more. We're done. We're done with Skyrim. It's time to move on. You can even make a Skyrim 2. I don't care. Make it a sequel to Skyrim for the first time ever. I don't care. We need more. Just move on. Smog. See if someone has one of those on here. Probably not on here. That's probably a sculpt. Yeah, this is just a fan model. The other one was the official, but this one's a fan model. Looks good though. I could, but like I said, I don't usually just model characters from movies and stuff. I always just model my own characters. Either my own characters or commissions. Like, if somebody commissioned me to do it, I'd do it. You know, I wouldn't even think about it, but like, most people don't commission me to do characters from movies. Like, there was one guy who who almost commissioned me to make him a Sonic the Hedgehog model, specifically for animations. But he never responded to my email. He stopped responding to my emails after a little while, so I think he was like really wrapped up in wanting something, like got real excited, and then realized it was not gonna be cheap, you know, like he realized really quickly that commissions are not cheap at all. I think the closest I ever got to doing like a fan model was Kaido from One Piece. I almost ended up making a model of Kaido, but then even then I couldn't bring myself to like just do a straight up remodel of him. I ended up kind of veering off and making my own thing. Turned out really good though. Let me see if I can find it. It's not entirely done yet, but it's about as done as it's more done than most of my other abandoned projects. Let's see. I might put this one up for adoption here pretty soon. Oh yeah, I forgot I rigged it. Yeah, I forgot he was rigged. Yeah, I can put him up for adoption here pretty soon, actually. I think he just needs a face rig. But yeah, I almost ended up making Kaido and then kind of went off the deep end and started making my own thing. One Piece's best villain thus far. Take these loops, we're gonna just kind of pull them up a little bit. It's gonna make it look like the fingers have a little bit of curl to them. We got this loop here, we're gonna kind of rotate it up. Wait, before we do that, I need to do the thumb. I think I might I don't know if I want to do the thumb more like a dew claw, because this one's kind of, I feel like if this hand was on the ground, be a little bit higher up. Like, it wouldn't be like just a flat hand on the ground. It'd be like he was doing like a push-up on his fingertips a little bit. Fingertips and like the front of his palm. Got my hand down on my table right now. I'm trying to figure it out. The most difficult dragon? The All Dragon, without a doubt. So, I made this dragon for VRChat. Hang on, I'll just post a link for you guys. But the only reason this dragon was difficult is not because of what it looked like, but because of what it could do. This dragon is completely customizable. Or not completely, it's very customizable for a VRChat avatar. And it works in VRChat as a quadraped dragon. People can ride you, you can change your color, change your eye color, change your horns. horn designs, all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can customize about this dragon, and then without having to have any Unity knowledge, you can just do it all entirely on your own. This was definitely the biggest project I've ever done. When it comes down to looks, I think the most difficult dragon that I ever made so far, or I guess like the most impressive dragon I've made so far. Let me see if I can find him. Was actually not a dragon. It was an or like a dragonborn. It was one of my takes on the D&D dragonborn. This one right here. This was definitely the most impressive dragon I ever made. Because the scales are all entirely hand sculpted and painted. So out of every model I've ever made, this one is definitely the one that I am most proud of. I would like to eventually update or make a dragon, maybe a lore dragon 6. Or 7.0 that has this kind of scales hand sculpted across his entire body. This took a long fucking time though, so I don't know if I'm really ever going to do that, but yeah, this dragon was definitely the most impressive optimization wise, because let's see, yeah, it came out to only 23,000 polygons despite looking like a high poly model. So I'm pretty proud of it. Pretty proud of how it turned out. If I ever did this exact same thing, but with a quadruped dragon, that would definitely be like my crown jewel. You know, that would be my masterpiece. I hand sculpted the scales on the one that you're currently seeing, my 5.0, but I wasn't as good at sculpting yet, and I never got around to like updating it. This one is like with my most recent sculpting skills. Here's the high poly version that I baked the normal map from. Hang on. Hey, Daggett, how's it going? Lots of sculpting. I'm very proud of it. I would do it all again. And I might do it all again for a quadruped. Anyways, enough looking at the past. It's time to move back to the future. But this is where it all starts, you know, it's with the blocks. I am so blanking on how I do hands. Oh, I'm blanking. Oh, I haven't had to make a hand from scratch in a while. Fuck. Hey, don't mention. I'm so blanking. Technically fingers. Technically fingers. I'm gonna switch our music up just a little bit. I needed a bit of a change from synthwave for a little bit. I gotta remember how to like extrude the fingers. Or the thumb. I think it's 2 extrusions. One, I'm looking over my old notes. How do I animate using bone? Well, let me show you. This model's not rigged. But let me find you one that is rigged. Alright, this is an animation I'm working on right now. Just started it not too long ago. But I can do something here for you. Alright, so you're in the animation tab. I've rigged it. This model doesn't have a ton on it. It's just a very basic humanoid rig with a little bit of IK thrown in. This is just a jiggle bone right here for the thighs. This is the knee IK, the knee target. I'm not going to show you guys how to build that today. That's a little outside the scope of this video, but if you want to animate, it'd be a very good idea to learn how to at least make foot and knee IK. Blender has its own auto IK system here. If you turn it on in pose mode, this is what allows you to kind of have like a semi IK arm without having to pose every single bone in the arm. You can just grab the hand and just kind of move it around. It's where you need it to go for every pose. Normally, if you do that for the feet, it's not quite as cooperative, especially if you start at the hips. The feet don't stay in place unless you have IK set up on the feet. So if you did like a squat, you'd have to go through the painstaking detail trying to make sure your feet do not clip through the floor. This probably isn't the best example because this model didn't come with like toes. It only has a foot bone, which not cool, but okay, it's whatever. But see, now if I use this IK bone, I can do a really easy run cycle. So my best piece of advice for those of you who are trying to do like a run cycle, get some learn how to make IK. So just off the top of my head, I'm just going to do something real quick. Turn on record. You start with your first pose. arch in the back. Do an x-axis mirror if you want to do both limbs at the same time. We're going to make our Naruto run because we're weebs like that. Hey, Kobold, what's going on, buddy? And if you have record set down here, it will automatically record any position, any poses that you make. So you're just going to do this for every single frame and then you just do like one here at 0, do another one like 5 frames down, and eventually you'll get to the point where you can make a good run cycle. So if you want to save some time, there you go. Who did that? Who dares follow me? Darius the Snow, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome to Lore Cave. Just giving a very quick overview on what my process is for making a very fast run cycle. Really fast, really shitty, done in the span of like 5 minutes using a handmade IK for the legs. It is possible to use Rigify. Rigify does a lot of really good work. The only problem I have with it is that it's a very advanced rig, and anyone who doesn't know how to use it will crash and burn. If you want to save a lot of time, if you have like a mirrored animation, like or a mirrored rig and a mirrored animation, what you could do is you could take the one pose and you can mirror it to the other side right here by going Shift Control V, and then just do that. You can make like 3 keyframes and then do it over and over again, and then you'll end up with a mirrored animation. Just make sure if it's a mirrored, or if it's a loop, then it has to start and end at the same place. So something like this. Yeah, like I said, it looks like shit, but we did that in what, 5 minutes? If you spend a lot of time doing this, spending a lot of time making your poses all look really nice, doing some proper splining in between, you have yourself a run cycle. And of course, you know, taking care of the upper body so it looks, you know, less like it's made of stone. And your rig will probably have a toe bone. This one doesn't, but I didn't make... The only thing I added to this rig was the IK. I did not do the toes. You should have a toe bone if you're going to do animations. A lot of VTuber models don't, because this is VRChat. A lot of VRChat models don't have bones because they don't want... sometimes it makes your feet clip through the floor, and instead of just dealing with that problem, they just say fuck it and just don't put toe bones on. That's fine. Chili, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I do love me some chili. Chili powder. Yeah, there's your very fast, very scuffed impromptu tutorial on how to do a run cycle. Overview, make sure you add IK for the knees. Make sure you add IK for the feet. And that'll make it so that you can really quickly, you know, make leg poses. And also make it so that if you move your hips up and down, the legs kind of move a little bit naturally on their own. Makes it go by a lot faster. So study IK, make some IK, make it real simple. Keep your run cycle as simple as possible with about 3 keyframes. Copy paste them mirrored, and then copy paste the first keyframe to the end, and you've got yourself a run cycle. I had no idea you streamed. That's all I do. That's all I know how to do. But yeah, I stream. I stream all my commissions, and I stream sometimes if I just work on artwork that's for me. Like today I'm working on some artwork for me. I'll stream it if I feel like it. Like today we're working on Lord Dragon 6.0. Wonderful, wonderful piece of art for myself. What's I doing? Oh yeah, I was reminding myself how to do thumb topology. And then I'm gonna have to like mess with it just because it's gonna be for a monster and not for a human. It's been a long time since I actually modeled from scratch a hand. Been a long time. So thinking somewhere around here. Whoops. So because it's a thumb, we want it to, let's put that right about there. You want it to come out not directly from the side of the hand, because if you look at your own hand, your thumb doesn't just extrude directly from the side unless you like extend your hand out. And thumb is actually somewhere in the corner of your hand. Like so. So if you're extruding from a basic box when you're making a hand, you got to make sure that you extrude at least around the corner like that. Very nice. Heard of the creature Jormungandr? Yes. It's one of my favorite Norse mythological creatures. One who kills Thor in Ragnarok. Of course, they kill each other, but still counts. Still counts as a victory. I think it's the top two. Yeah, that's the one that makes the thumb. I think. Yeah, there's the one that makes the thumb. Okay. Right here, we take these, and this is going to be what actually makes our thumb. This is kind of what makes the palm of the hand. I think. There should be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay, there is. It just looks funny. One of my favorite songs is actually called Power Snake, and it's a metal song that's about Jormungandr. Alright, here we go. So this one's probably only going to have one knuckle, and that's going to be right here at the thumb itself. Or at least one visible knuckle. This is technically the other knuckle right here. I think y'all could probably see by this point where I'm going with this. Let's start kind of smoothing it out a little. It's starting to take shape. If you can't model it low poly, you probably can't model it high poly either. If all you care about is 3D printing or renders, then by all means, make it as high poly as you want. But if you have any ambition to create a video game or make content for VRChat, you gotta learn how to do low poly first. It's just something that I think every VRChat artist needs to at least study and be aware of. It doesn't have to be like low poly as in like PlayStation 1 graphics low poly, but it needs to be, you need to have at least some amount of optimization in mind. Making web-like paws, yes. Monstrous, you know, I want his hands to look monstrous. PS2 graphics? I think so. I'm not entirely sure because I don't remember. I don't really remember. Well, actually, no. Even better than that, because I remember whenever we looked at that model for Sora from Kingdom Hearts, the original model, and that model was, again, it was fine, but you remember it was so low poly that they didn't even have a face rig. It was a flat face, and the way that they made him look like he was talking was just changing the textures on his face. So it's just like there was they basically painted a mouth on him. Well, I guess PS2 cutscene graphics. Yeah, that's a way to put it. PlayStation 2 cutscene graphics, because those were different. Yeah, we all remember those. Those looked crazy back then. I remember seeing the one for Final Fantasy X and thinking, what the fuck? How? Dang, we're on a roll today. Karathine, Sharp as Night, and Xenomorph, welcome. Thank you for the follows, my friend. 3 in a row. We are on a roll tonight. We're gonna hit 800 followers today out of nowhere. I wasn't prepared. But thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. If you like dragons or 3D modeling, you're definitely in the right place. If you don't like those things, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? I'm getting pied all over the place. Starting to piss me off. No, I'm just kidding. I'm starting to notice how similar dragon hands are to paws. And I'm willing to accept that now. I've been fighting it. I was like, man, I really don't want my hands to look cute like paws. Don't like that. Not for me. But I can't deny it anymore. The way that these hands, the way that you make your hands look monstrous is to kind of make them look like paws. There's just no way around it. No beans, though. I don't see no beans on these hands. Not for me. No, sir. All right, the only other changes I'm going to make to this topology is this line right here is doing a lot of work in the actual shape of the hand, and we want to kind of redirect it so it's not going straight back. We kind of want them to move in a little bit, you know what I mean? So we're gonna, should have done this already, but we're just gonna take these, rotate them. Hold up, that's my wife talking. I forgot that we had groceries coming. Nessie's like, hey, you gonna get the groceries? I'm like, the what? The what? If I really wanted to go like giga low poly. Oh dang, I missed those. I'm gonna try that again. There we go. That's good shit. If I really wanted to go like giga low poly here, I could do like a redirection here that like makes this line loop around back to this one, but I don't wanna. We're not actually making a model for a PlayStation 2 here, okay? Not actually. All right, let's connect it. I'm not sure if I want to attach or if I want to attach the claws to the fingers, or if I want those to be if I just want to do what I did with the horns up here and just have them be separate meshes. I'm not sure yet. I think if I do add them, because the thing is, this one's going to be toon shaded and all of the textures and stuff are going to be directly painted on. He's going to have an outline. Okay, yeah, I better do it. It would look its best if I attach the fingers. Or attach the fingernails. The claws. Now the real challenge is figuring out how I want this to attach up here. Dear Jonathan of Fish, Lord Fish, welcome. Damn it, forgot to hit record again. Getting pretty close. What's funny is I've been gaining subscribers on my YouTube channel, even though I haven't really posted videos there in a while. Just streamed. Kind of mind-blowing, really. Just a video I made years ago just suddenly started popping off out of nowhere. Went from like a couple hundred views up to, I think it's sitting at 3,200, which is pretty good for a channel with less than 1,000 subscribers. I'll take that. So it's kind of inspired me to get back into making videos. I was already going to go back into making skits as soon as this model was done, but I think I'll also make actual YouTube videos too. I recently got into like a debate. Not just, like a commenter on that video saw my joke about how monarchy, like, can we stop pretending monarchies are good? And I thought, you know, I figured that was kind of like a thing that didn't even need to be said because it was so obvious, but he kind of opened my eyes to how many people unironically believe that monarchies are good. Like, and I'm like, no, like they're not. Like, there's no world in which monarchies are a good thing. And I want to kind of make a video about my thoughts on that. You know, it's not like it matters because monarchies are completely irrelevant these days. But when it comes to like depicting them in fiction, I mean, pretending that they were like anything more than just a means to an end or like a stepping stone on our way as a society to the Enlightenment era is silly. That's why I asked that question on Twitter. I wanted to get everybody's thoughts on that. I wanted to see what is the general like consensus, or at least like the general thoughts around monarchies as a system of government. And I think that'd be a good video topic. But the real important part about it too is like I'm going to be framing it from the position of like you as a writer. Like what does it mean for you as a writer? I'm not a historian. I'm not here to tell you like anything factual about history, but I do know how it would relate to a writer. That's something I do know about. That's something I do have knowledge and expertise on, is writing. All right, this is kind of it. This is almost there, but I think this thumb is entirely too big. This thumb is really fucking big. Does not need to be this big. There we go. Nice. Let's see if we can do that same thing with the feet. I think I ended up making these the same way that I made my original feet. Minus the thumb, of course. Actually, you know what? Something I'm starting to notice is that the webbing here between the fingers actually goes up all the way to the knuckle. That's what's missing up here. So I was thinking, you know, something about this webbing just ain't right, and that's what it is. It needs to go further up, almost to the knuckle. Yeah, that's what it needed. And of course, I think... No, I don't think there's any webbing in between the thumb. How many spans do we have for the thumb, or for the foot? 13. Why are there so many? They are all necessary. I don't know how. Oh well, it's fine. This will take even less time to make. Feet are easy. It's the toe, or it's the hands are tough. Creating feet speedrun at any percent. Can he do it? Can he beat the world record for creating a dragon foot? Held by nobody. There's gotta be at least one of these spans I can get rid of. Don't think it should be that one, though. Come on, there's gotta be at least one. Not really. Fuck. I guess maybe this one? Nope. No unnecessary edge loops here. That sucks. Okay, I'll figure something out. Let's just get this flip made. No, this one's for me. This one's for me. People can buy their fantasy packs all they want, but I make my own shit. No one's gonna have a model like mine. Yeah, what'd I tell ya? Eat, no problem. Not a problem, as Royal Skies would say. Not a problem. I know my impression of Royal Skies is flawless. People often ask if we're related, and I'm like, no, I have no relation. What can I do here? I need to make this 13 spans long. The thing on let me look at my handy dandy topology guide here. Let's see, what was the 3-to-1 reduction? There's the 3-to-1. What I just did. There's really not an easy way to just get rid of one span, is there? God, how did I end up in this position? There we go. I knew there had to be at least one span there that wasn't supposed to be there. Because it never did that before. There we go. 12 and 12. All right, let's join them up. All right, we want to pick one that's closest to our center, which in this case would probably be this one right here. Make that the center of our foot. Bam. You know, I really should take a look at those fantasy packs anyway, because even if I make my own dragons, there's still other creatures I want to add. Me and my sister were coming up with ideas for this video game that we want to make in the very far future. It'd be like a project that takes us literally fucking years. But we want to make a video game, a co-op video game about slaying a dragon. Like these two siblings come together after being separated for years, being estranged from each other. You know, they're not talking. But they come together to avenge their mother after this dragon emerges from the mountain mysteriously and wreaks havoc in the land. They put their differences aside, come together to slay the dragon atop the mountain. And I want it to have a bunch of different fantasy creatures, but I don't want to make a model for every single one of them. So maybe it would be useful to have a fantasy pack here or there for, like, assuming that their arts, I might have to like change their textures or something to make sure the art style is consistent, but I could do that. I got the skills for that. Like, hell yeah. I'll do it. I'm a big, handsome GigaChad dragon that knows how to draw, knows how to model. All right, let's go ahead and UV unwrap this. I recently got my hands on PlayStation Plus. Someone gave me a gift card and was like, I might as well try it. I didn't realize there were so many games that you could play for, like, just for paying the, what is it, like $10 a month? I've been just digging deep into the entire backlog of PlayStation. So many games that I missed out on. Like Kenna, the Bridge Between Spirits, or the Bridge of Spirits or something, or Bridge Between Worlds, I can't remember. Either way, it was one of the best games I played all year. Hella good. Like, if you play it on Master Mode, it's hard, but it's like, it's hard, but in a very fair way. Best action game I've definitely played in a long time. Very tight controls. Very difficult, I'll tell you that. Like, but worth it. It looks like Dark Souls for babies. Like, my first impression of it when I picked it up was like, oh, this is just Dark Souls for babies. But no, it was Dark Souls for GigaChads by the end of it. Hey, Cal. Jarik. I got sick of looking at your face, so I decided to look at my face. I feel better now. I swear, I have more forms than the Doctor at this point. Doctor Who's about to start getting annoyed that I keep changing my face. Can you imagine if my, like, personality changed every single time I got a new model? Like everything changed. My voice, my personality. Is my name the same on Twitch? I think so. Well, I don't have Lord Dragon Plays. It's just Lord Dragon. Or Lord Dragon Art, it's just Lord Dragon. Well, you know that. We played VRChat together. Trying to decide how I want to do the Duke wall. Probably something like this. Ah. Love this song. The Demogorgon from D&D or from Stranger Things? Because both, yes. Actually, no, it's bad. Bad idea. I'm not gonna do this. Stranger Things. Yeah, I'm familiar. Like I said, I really don't do fan stuff, but I like. Yeah, I don't really do a ton of fan stuff, but if I ever did, it would almost certainly be a dragon of some kind. Or if I planned on making an animation. Like, if I ever planned on making an animation with it. Like, there was a time when I almost made a fan model of General Grievous from Star Wars. But then I found a better one online, and I was like, nah, never mind. This is good. This is good for what I need it for. And then I never ended up making that animation because I abandoned projects like I abandoned my children. Gotten pretty good at it, actually. No one quite abandons their projects quite like me. Making the Duclaw? Yeah. See, I'm that way when it comes to books. Like, I can't finish, or I can't start on a new book until I finished the one I'm working on. But that just simply is not true for, like, 3D art projects. I don't know why. I don't know why it's any different. But it just absolutely is. Shinron. Well, the Long Dragon wasn't a Shinron, that was a Kaido. that's like it's going pretty good. Like that one's pretty much done. I got that one at least looks good enough for renders. So I can consider that project done, even though it's not like it's not ready to be a VTuber. It's definitely like done enough to be considered like a complete model. Like I could pose it, take renders with it. What's up, Addy? Yeah, like this is pretty much done. Oh, wait. I gotta apply that mirror modifier. Oh, and the hair's not rigged. Okay, so it's not done. Okay, fine. It's not completely done. Thought it was pre-recorded? No. Nah. Not me. Do people do that? Like, pre-record their streams? Kaido. Yeah, how could you forget Kaido? They record and stream it? Oh, alright. Not me, though. I ain't got time for that. The one who grants 3 wishes? Something, it sounds something like Parunga or something. I think that was the name. Hang on. Dragon Ball Namekian Dragon. Porunga, not Korunga, Porunga. That seems like an AI voice. It is a voice changer. Whenever I'm in my full dragon form, I use a voice changer to sound more dragon-like. If I'm in my Anthro or Sonic the Hedgehog form, like this, I'll switch my voice over to something, well, I'll switch it back to my regular voice. Sounds like a way to lower it. Yeah, I don't know why anyone would do that. It just sounds like a bad idea. All right, I guess now we can start kind of adding some volume to the body and give his legs a little more power. I don't know why his legs turned out really flat. I don't know why, but it's okay. We're just gonna inflate him a little bit. Bad ideas worth the internet's for. Oh yeah, the entire internet was built on the back of people with really bad ideas. For better or for worse. What's your age? 30. Turned 30 this year. But I've only been doing this for about a year and a half now, I think. And now I'm already doing it full time. Well, part time these days, but earlier this year I was doing it full time, paying all my bills 100% on this. Needed a change. All right, I've been putting it off, but it's time to do the wings. And by do the wings, I mean copy and paste the arm and then stretch it out to make it look like a wing. We got you fascinated in dragons. Before I was into dragons, I was into dinosaurs as a kid. You know, I feel like a lot of kids, you know, they like their dinosaurs. I liked my dinosaurs. Godzilla, you know, I loved them. Loved everything about them. And then, I can't remember how or when, but sometime when I was really young, I figured out what a dragon was. And it was from Power Rangers. Whenever the Green Ranger showed up, and he had the, of course, there was the Dragon Zord, but then there was the Lung Dragon Sword. I can't remember what that was called. What's that called? I don't remember. It looked like a big Asian dragon. And I asked my mom, I was like, what dinosaur is that? I appreciate the sub, Ad. You really do. Thanks. But I asked my mom, I was like, what dinosaur is that? She's like, that's not a dinosaur, that's a dragon. I'm like, oh, what? Oh, what? And then, you know, that's when I think I remember that so vividly in my head, despite it being such an early memory when I was such a little kid. I just remember seeing that and thinking it was just the coolest shit in the world, and I became obsessed ever since. I got dragons and dinosaurs and Godzilla all over my room. I have my own, like, man cave office thing that I work out of, and that's where I do all my art, write all my books. All of my income comes from some form of self-employment, whether it's revenue from my books, audiobooks, commission work, what else do I fucking do? I'm blanking. Fuck. I have so many fucking jobs, I start to forget them. What about Jurassic Park? Oh yeah, Jurassic Park for sure. I loved it. I loved watching those dragons just eat those people. I was like, yes, get them. Get them. Eat them. Kill them. I actually thought that it was a sad movie because the raptors didn't get to kill and eat the kids. I was like, oh, those poor raptors, they didn't get to slaughter the kids. Sad raptor. You like blue? Yes. I think the first Jurassic World was unironically like the best Jurassic Park movie. Like out of all of them, even better than the original. I don't care. I don't care what critics have to say. They can lick my balls. I don't care. It is the best one. And I will defend it to my last breath. And then it never got better. Like that was pretty much the peak. It was Jurassic World 1. Anything that came after that just didn't quite do it for me. The nostalgia was real. Yeah, and like I understand that like it's based on a book and it's like probably, you know, the best critically acclaimed movie or whatever, and it had groundbreaking special effects, practical and special effects. But Jurassic World had the T-Rex versus the fucking Indominus Rex fight with tag team Blue and Rexy. Like, come on, like I wasn't expecting that. Nobody was expecting that. That shit was wild, dude. That shit blew my goddamn mind. I couldn't believe what I was seeing in a Jurassic Park movie. I was like, man, this movie was made for me. It was made for me. So of course it's going to be the best one. Out of the Godzilla movies, how many have you seen? I've seen every single Godzilla movie ever made. I have a special like collector's box or a collector's book that has all of the Godzilla movies on DVD with this incredibly cool cover artwork. I don't have a webcam anymore, or else I'd show you guys, but and yeah, I've seen every single Godzilla movie ever made many, many times. I saw Godzilla King of the Monsters like in theaters more times than I've seen any other movie in theaters. Like I saw it so many times because I had to watch it in IMAX. My wife thought I was gonna that I was like becoming mentally ill because of how much I was going to go see this movie. She only went with me to see it the first 2 times, and then she was like, "Okay, you're actually starting to scare me now." And I was like, "Fair, you don't have to come." But I'm going to the movies. I'm going to the movies. Like, what do you see? Godzilla King of the Monsters. Again, you cannot stop me. Are you gonna see it? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't care. I'll watch everything. I'll watch anything they put out in the Monsterverse. I don't care how bad it might be. And the thing is, like, I don't blindly like Godzilla films or Godzilla shows. There are some Godzilla shows that I think are absolute ass. Like Singular Point. I think that is ass. I think it's so bad. But so far, the Monsterverse has not disappointed me. It just hasn't. Not yet. So bad at keeping up with movies. Well, that's okay. It's like the one thing I care about. I really like movies. Me and my wife both just love going to the movies. I won't just go see anything, but I will go see most movies in theaters. There are very few movies that I just will not go see. Well, that's not true. I guess there are like plenty of specific genre films that I won't see. I'll see pretty much any horror movie but I'll see just about any monster movie. I used to say I'd go see any Marvel movie, but that is not the case anymore. Me and Marvel are having we're having a bad time. You know, my relationship with Marvel is not what it used to be. They have totally fallen off. What about the 98 Godzilla? That came out when I was a little kid. I was only 5 years old when that movie came out, and I loved every second of it. Wait. Was I 5? Yeah, I was 5 years old when that came out. And I loved every second of it because I was like, I just watched it completely head empty as like any 5-year-old would. And it was fine, you know? It was good. I know people these days are like, you like 98 Godzilla, kill yourself, but no, not me. I'm like, you're just showing how old you are. I know it's nostalgia. I know like most of the reason I like this movie is nostalgia. I understand that. I acknowledge that. So what? Lick my balls. It's a good movie. Let's see the Venom movies. I did not like Venom. I'm sorry. I did not like it. It's not Tom Hardy's fault. Or it's just, you know, it's difficult to make a Marvel movie, because it is a Marvel movie, outside of the MCU. It's just, we've been spoiled by having such a big narrative to tell. And the fact that we'll never see anything come out of it just makes it hard for me to invest myself in it. If that makes sense. Awful display Godzilla. It was a unique design. Better than Shin Godzilla. I'll take that design any day of the week over Shin Godzilla. I should have just kept the hands attached. Actually, do I want to use a hand for this? Yes. But we do need to delete everything to this side. No, it's not a movie. It's a show on Netflix, and it was really good. Yeah, it was really fucking good. You need to watch it as soon as possible. Nessie only got to catch... She didn't even know what Gamera was. And whenever I was watching it, she was like, what is this? I was like, it's Gamera. You don't know about Gamera? Why did you even marry me? Just kidding, but like... But yeah, she loved it. I'd say every scene with Gamera was good, and really all the monster fights were really well animated, but any animation with humans on the screen was complete ass. Like, it looked like 3D anime from like 5 years ago when it was complete ass. 3D anime these days is good. It can be really good. Like, just watch Trigun Stampede and tell me that's bad animation, and I'll know that you're coping, seething, lying, and have no taste. But this was bad. Like, there's no reason for this 3D anime or 3D animation to be this bad for anime. I do like having hands, because no matter what, like they're basically hands, you know, like with fingers, you know, these are the fingers of an extra hand. Like, dragons really, honestly, are six-armed creatures or six-limbed creatures. Oh my god, I just realized what this... I was like, why does this song sound so familiar? It's the guy... This is the music that the guy from Stream Scheme uses in all of his videos. It was like his theme song, practically. I swear, all YouTubers get their songs from the same place. Peter Jackson 2000. Yeah, that was good too. Hella good. Get to see King Kong fight some. What they didn't call them T-Rex. They called them. I think they called them V-Rexes. Either way, they were cool. Dope as hell. Ooh, that's a good manipulation tactic. I like that. Use it from old games. Likes off of nostalgia. That is a good strategy. Here, let's just go ahead and attach this, and then I will do basically a knee attachment. Still live? Yeah, we've been live for about 2 hours. Trying to figure out. I think this would be the best place for the bend. Be like right here. You're doing a 24-hour stream? I could. Club's closed this weekend, so I don't got nowhere to be. Can stay up all night if I wanted to. Don't think I can do it? I can do it. I can do it. No, I couldn't. I'm too old for that shit. No way. No way, dog. Hey, my sleep schedule's plenty fucked up, okay? These swing shifts are killing me. I'm older than you? How old are you? No one can be older than me. That's impossible. I'm the oldest man alive. I'm the oldest content creator in the world. 32? Impossible. Impossible. I demand to see your social security number and birth certificate immediately to confirm. Yeah, you're like Digimon. You're like once you turn 18, you die. Or once your Digigestin turns like 18, you just fucking die. That's not even an exaggeration. They actually just fucking die. I don't remember the first Aquaman movie. I don't remember it at all, so I can't really say. Ooh, never mind, hang on. Can Gyarados... Honestly, I wanted the Grigori for Dragon's Dogma 2 to be a lung dragon, just to change things up a little bit, but it does look like they're just going to go with basically just another red dragon that looks exactly the same. Which, you know, cool. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm always glad to get more red dragons, but you know, variety is the spice of life. I don't think so. I played Skyrim forever ago, and I have only picked it up once or twice since then. But whenever I did play it, I was obsessed with it. I played it. I completed everything. I completely 100%ed it in every imaginable way, but it was just so forgettable, you know? I wasted so much time. I should have honestly just did the main story and called it good. Maybe like the guild quests too, but that was it. This is what makes everybody like unfollow me, is my very negative opinion of Skyrim as a whole, and Bethesda as a company. What people like, if you're gonna ever unfollow me, that's gonna be why. It's gonna be my media takes on, or my fucking takes on Skyrim. A very much hate relationship with Bethesda. Except when it comes to Fallout. I do like Fallout. I think they do an okay job when it comes to Fallout. I think most people don't have positive opinions. Well, yeah, it's easy to hate Bethesda, but I hate both Bethesda and their games. I think of them like in the same way as I think of like fast food, you know? Okay, I don't know what happened to my elbow here, but it is fucked up. Okay. Never mind. Got my elbow back under control. It's like, you know, I'll go to McDonald's, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. You know, I'll be like, okay, I guess, yeah, if you're getting fries, I mean, or give me some fries, whatever. Or if you're going to McDonald's, give me a fucking Big Mac or something. I don't know. But I don't have to have a positive opinion of McDonald's. You know, like I'll play Skyrim or I'll play Fallout, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy the game more than once. And I sure as fuck ain't going to pay more than $10 for a game that came out in 2011. With 2011 technology, you know? No, that's absurd. But the fact that people still do it just drives me insane. It makes me think I'm living in a clown world. Like an actual clown world. And I'm like the only person watching the show. Like, buy the game once and then mod the hell out of it. If you buy it more than that, I'm gonna hit you over the head with a rock to wake you up. We need to get you out of the Matrix as soon as possible. Reminds me of Nintendo fans. At least Nintendo can put out a very good game. They have the ability to do so. Like, The Zelda games. I don't think they've missed yet with Zelda, honestly. I don't think they've missed yet. They got a winner right there. They got a winning formula for Zelda. That being said, though, I don't think they should make another Breath of the Wild. Like, I think we're done. I think that has pretty well run its course. If they make another Zelda game, they're going to need to either go back to the old formula or something. What are your expectations? None. I have zero expectations. I know it's going to come out dog shit. You can't be disappointed if you expect them to be bad. And that's me. I expect them to be bad. I mean, look at Starfield. Starfield, right? That's the newest one. That game came out and it is just not good. And the thing is, like, I don't care about bugs. You know, I'm not even talking about bugs. I have long come to accept that bugs are just going to be a thing from now on. That's just something that's going to happen. And there's nothing that we can really do about it. Other than cope and seethe and then, you know, cry and then scream and then eventually they'll fix it, maybe, if we're lucky. I've come to terms with that. I've come to accept that that is our reality right now. And if we want to continue gaming, that's all we can do. But that being said, even if the game came out as intended, it's still just so boring. Like, the most fun that I ever had in a Bethesda game was fighting dragons, but you only get to do that. But after you've done that once, every dragon fight is the same fight 100 times. They did one good thing and said, you know what? We did it, fellas. We made one good thing in a game. And now we don't have to do anything else ever again. Cheers, fellas. That's what it felt like. Yeah, Nintendo objectively makes good games, even if they're not for adults. Except for like the 2D Mario side scrollers, those are mind melting. I can't with those. But yeah, Nintendo hates everybody. They're definitely the fuck you company. But I don't care. I don't care about corporations like that. I don't care. Like I'm not boycotting doesn't work. So like just, you know, fuck it. I'm just talking about games. Judge a game by its merit. Have you heard of Ark Survival? I've heard of it, but it's just not something I intend to play. Not really my thing. It looks neat though. It looks pretty cool, but just don't know. Alright, we're gonna put a slight curve. Nintendo's a little bit greedy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not going to defend them as a company, but I'll defend their games. I'll defend their ability to make a game. But that is the extent of my defense of Nintendo. That is so weird that they do. Such a weird thing to hate your community for. I like all of those things. All right. Another reason I wanted to make this new model too is because I wanted to update the wings with the same way or the same method that I used for your wings, Jarek. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Wait. Gotten much use out of my wings. I'm sure your friends love that. I actually absolutely have to know how you've been harassing your friends with your wings and using them for evil. I have to know. Just because it brings me great joy to know that my wings have been used for trolling. Just incredibly funny. Just slow. That's so fucking funny. I don't know why, but that's so funny. I can just imagine it. These two people are having like a deep conversation. They're like, they're talking about something real fucking serious. They're like, man, my dog just died. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel so sad. And then you just slowly see the webbing of your wing just kind of appear between them. Like, that's great. That's gonna be really, the model's gonna be really good when it's done. I can't wait to have all your powers like ready to go. Probably might even have it done by next week. I'm sure they're seeing red for multiple reasons. Movie Aragon? Yeah, I remember Aragon. What's funny is that I was so sad whenever they didn't make a second one, because I didn't know at the time that they were books. Had no clue. I was completely flabbergasted by the fact that they were books. So I got to see how the story ended, even though the movies didn't. This was a very happy time for me. Playing the game too. Wasn't that bad of a game, really. One of those rare instances where like the video game was better than the movie. Story really does work well as a video game. I don't like how she had like feathered wings. Not a huge fan of feathered wings on dragons. But I see why people would like that. I do model feathered wings on dragons sometimes. As commissions. Even though I hate doing it because they're so hard. Feathered wings are a pain in the ass. I'm sure, like, I mean, sure, it's fine. It's aesthetically fine. Like, I don't think it's broken or whatever. I just prefer the bat wing. I don't remember the voice actress at all. Would have been over a decade since I last saw it. Decade ago. I do think that is a franchise that needs a second chance, if I'm honest. I don't think it's ever going to get one because the books came out a million years ago and they're no longer, like relevant, really. But I wish they would get a second chance. Yeah, at first glance, I would probably think the same thing, Jarek, that your character was, like, really easy to work with. And he is, you know, like, in the grand scheme. I've had some that were a lot harder, but only because they had fur, or they had... I mean, just in general, fur is just harder than scales in every way. Whether, even if it's stylized fur, even if it's not... like actual fuzz, or it doesn't look real, if it's not super realistic, it's still just a massive pain. Hell, even if you had realistic scales, it'd be easier than fur, in my opinion. I get the wing dragon tech? Wait, what are you talking about? People charge more to put wings on it? That's... why? Because they can? Like, what's the justification there? I mean, sure, everyone has the right to set their own prices. I just kind of want to know why. Am I undercharging myself? Can I be charging more for wings? Oh. We must rediscuss our contract. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to get paid what I'm worth. Flippy, stop it. He doesn't agree. He does not agree. Oh yeah, I've seen all the Dragonheart movies. They good. They're not all winners, but they're pretty good, regardless. Dang, second raid today. Welcome, Raiders. Oh, hey, Lexi, how's it been going? Been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're doing good. Been a while. Well, anyways, welcome everybody. I'm the Lord Dragon. I'm a 3D modeler, and I make my own models, and I make models as commissions for people. I stream all my commissions live so people can give me live feedback on what they're wanting for their models and stuff. Commissions are open. Enjoy your stay. Maybe you'll learn something. Probably not, though, because I suck. I'm terrible at this. Awful. Wretched. Watch me at your peril. Doing good? Well, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing just fine. Working on Lore Dragon 6.0. This is my 4th model this year. My family and friends seem to think I have a problem. I keep making myself new models. But I can't help it. It is a lot. That's why I stream, honestly. It's so much easier if the commissioner can be here and be like, yo, you're fucking up my face. Yo, you fucking up my arms. Yo, I got 2 eyes, not 1, you fucking idiot. It really removes a lot of the stress. Excellent. Yes. Damn, fellas. We just about got him. Let's see. He is really starting to look like himself. Streaming Monday? I think so. I think so. I don't really know until I actually do it, because, or until the day actually comes, because it really is entirely based on vibes. I don't have much of a set schedule anymore. I'm not a professional. There we go. Damn, I wish I had the camera out, because it's been recording me. Basically, they didn't see any of the work I did on the wings. It's gonna be a terrible time lapse. Oh well. Well, it's different for you. It's different for you. You have to be like as optimized as possible for the algorithm. I don't really. Most of my discovery is just not like, or the way most of my clients discover me is just not through being, you know, face first on the algorithm. As helpful as that would be, I just haven't really had the time to try to make a consistent schedule, especially now that I'm working so many different jobs. Like I got so many hustles going on right now. I just can't keep it very consistent. Do you wish they were real? I guess so, but like nowhere near me. Because all the dragons that I really like are bad guys. I don't like dragons as good guys. Really. I think dragons make way better villains than they do heroes, in my opinion. So all of my favorite dragons, I'd be like, yeah, don't y'all should not be anywhere near me. Because they will destroy everything. More neutral dragons, like just dragons as like a part of the story but nothing more. Nothing beyond that. Well, that's the thing, is like, when's the last time that we've seen a dragon just be a villain? Honestly, I think that we should take away Hollywood's ability to make nuanced villains, because, or we should never have asked for that. That's the problem. We never should have asked for more deep villains, because now we don't get villains at all. We just get socialists that suddenly have a Joker moment. Like I'm serious. That's all we get now. Or like, hey, let's make our villains relatable, and then people will stop calling us generic. I'm like, well, then they end up making like the Riddler from the newest Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, where he's like super based, and then just all of a sudden decides to have a fucking Joker moment. No, let's just let villains be fucking evil. Let dragons just be fucking monsters. Let them do it. Let them fight. They're so much cooler as stereotypical villains. That's why dragons have been bad guys for most of human history, because they're so much cooler as bad guys. Like, honestly, imagine how fucking lame Dragon's Dogma would have been if you didn't have to kill Grigori in the end. Hell, you get punished if you don't. I will pretend I play Dragon. You can't call yourself... I'm taking away your red dragon card until you play Dragon's Dogma all the way through. I'm taking away your red dragon card. Confiscating it with all the authority granted to me by the Council of Unique Red Dragons. Totally original Red Dragon Council. Until you've had time to reflect. No, but seriously, it's the greatest RPG ever made. And it wasn't even finished when it was released. They wanted to have more development time, and it still came out better than most RPGs. Phenomenal game. See? Papa Galactico agrees with me, hence why they followed me. They got good taste. I lean hard into action games. Well, that's the thing. It's an action RPG. It's an action RPG, meaning that it plays... It's made by the same people who made Devil May Cry, okay? The same group, the same studio that makes the Devil May Cry games makes Dragon's Dogma. Same director. You'll notice a lot of similarities between the combat styles of those two games. Despite the fact that Dragon's Dogma has leveling up and, of course, like, you know, select your class and whatnot. Imagine if you could select your class in Devil May Cry. That's Dragon's Dogma. Oh, and you can also climb up the fucking monsters, you know, so you're not just slicing at their feet until they die like in Dark Souls. You get to climb their asses like Shadow of Colossus. There's never been a game that did a better dragon fight. Let's put it that way. Not a single video game on this goddamn planet has ever done a dragon fight as good as Dragon's Dogma, and it's not even close. And there never will be until we get Dragon's Dogma 2. Never be another one. Yeah, there's a Dragon's Dogma 2 coming out. It's already been announced. It's already in development. I think it's coming out next year. I can't remember his name, it's a Japanese name, but the guy who was directing the game said, I want to make Dragon's Dogma 2 as soon as possible. But Capcom wouldn't let him until he made Devil May Cry 5. So once Devil May Cry 5 came out, he was like, all right, bet. Time to get to work on what I really wanted to do, and that's Dragon's Dogma 2. So, we're getting it. It's been in development for a while. And this time, because of how successful the re-release was, or the port to Switch was, they're going to get a bigger budget. They've had more time in development. So the game's going to be even better than the first one, if you can imagine it. Or at least it better be, or I'll set myself on fire at Capcom headquarters. And I'm only partly joking. In Minecraft. Yes, the Capcom headquarters in Minecraft. Yeah, Capcom made those games. Only if you beat Doom Eternal? I did beat Doom Eternal. What you talking about? I beat them both. Doom and Doom Eternal. Good games. The fucking giant Robo-Bull thing at the end? Hella good boss fight. Do it again? Okay, this will be my third time, but I'll do it again. Doom's music has been used in so many memes on TikTok constantly because of that. I'm trying to think where I want these to bend. I'm not entirely sure it really matters. I should bevel these. Yes, Lord. Do it right. Do it correctly. I have not played Ultra Kill, no. Not super into the boomer shooter genre. Oh, it doesn't? I guess I misunderstood what the game was about then. Would you like to make another Dino Crisis? I don't think I ever played the original Dino Crisis, to be honest. I don't think. Did I? No, I'm thinking about Turok Evolution. That's what I played. I'm thinking of a totally different thing. Doom Eternal mixed with Devil May Cry. Hang on, let me look this up. I think did I look into this? Wait, did I play this? Okay, no, I didn't. Oh yeah, Cal Fire has been telling me about that. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, she was the one that was talking to me about that a lot. Game requires energy. You want to talk about a game that requires energy? Fucking Ragnarok. The rhythm game. I might just stream that here in a bit. See if I can just make a really quick transition from art stream to a VR stream without my OBS crashing. Depends how I feel after I'm done with these wings. I was trying to play Ragnarok earlier. I think that, honestly, that game, as much as I played it before, what was destroying my wrists. Because whenever I play that game, I go hard. Like, I completely lose my mind. And just, like, start going nuts and play it way too much. I thought it was because I was modeling so much. Or because of the martial arts teaching. Thought maybe I was going too much, maybe I wasn't wrapping my wrists right, but no, it wasn't any of that. It was fucking Ragnarok. It's a fucking VR rhythm game. I'm just gonna go ahead and model these in. K&M? I guess I don't know what that is. Keyboard and mouse. Oh, okay. Oh, duh. You kids and your internet lingo. I'm just kidding. No, I didn't really peg you for a shooter player. Figured you were more of a Stardew Valley type. Doom Eternal Valley. Yeah, it's the best game. Game of the year, for sure. For sure, for sure. I knew a guy who wanted to get into streaming really bad. You know, it was like he really wanted to get into the game. But he watched a lot of like streaming advice YouTube channels. Sure are plenty of those going around. But like he would watch them and he would hear them say stuff like go to this website and check to see which games are getting the most views. Play some stuff, play things that are outside of your comfort zone just to get viewers. And I'm like, and even though he doesn't like playing society builder kind of games like Stardew Valley or, Graveyard Keeper or whatever, he started playing them anyway. And then he got kind of big, not big, well, bigger than I am right now, playing Stardew Valley. And, whenever he tried to switch back to games he actually enjoyed, like, he played a lot of, like, competitive shooter games, your typical, Call of Duty Battlefield kind of stuff. I don't know exactly what he was playing, but stuff around that orbit. nobody would watch those streams. They came for the Stardew Valley, and god damn it, they were gonna get it or they were gonna leave. Very good foresight on your part. Chunkier fingers. There we go. Yes, I just like being able to walk. I am fully aware that if I really, like, one of the easiest ways to get big as a furry streamer is to just get your model, have yourself modeled with the smoothest, biggest fucking paws that you can, and then constantly have them up on stream. Just like constantly. I mean, like, sit down, stick your fucking feet right in the camera. You might as well be, you're no different from the hot tub streamers. Just like that. There are lots of big furry streamers who got big doing that. Not for me, man. No way. Not my thing. Let's see, for the eyes. Bunny's coming. Oh, let's see it. First time on the channel. Why is the Dragon Man on the moving outro card sexy? It makes me sad. Thanks. Like, it makes me sad. Oh, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Oh, Christ. Oh, no. You awakened something in him. God. That is so fucking funny. It's great. The anime eyes are basically done already. I'm so fast, guys. You see how fast I made these eyes? You wish you can model as fast as me. Did you ever have, I mean, I guess it was just, did you only ever have your character in the outro of your videos? Maybe that would explain it. Showed it in video. Okay, then I don't know. They just don't pay attention. That's the only explanation I could give, is that they're just not paying attention. Maybe they're the kind of people who only like listen to your videos in the background. I'm guilty of that. Well, not guilty. I don't guess there's anything to be guilty about, but you know, I do that a lot. Just listen to people's videos in the background. People don't associate dragons with it. I assure you they do. Well, my shit just disconnected. There we go. I assure you they do. The very second that I switched to a dragon, or switched to like doing dragon VTubing stuff, immediately people were, I got followed in droves by furries. I was completely drowned in furry culture almost overnight. I had to learn everything about furry culture in a single day as a fucking 28-year-old adult. Oh, I guess like, no, I guess you're right. Like to normies or people outside of the fandom, they might not associate dragons immediately with furries. That I can understand. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. For sure. Oh. It's got black eyes. Let's try that, see what that looks like. Interesting. I don't know why I never thought to do that. Like a black sclera I don't know. I guess we'll see whenever the model's finished what that looks like, but that looks pretty good. With your model, it was a red sclera. What I used to have, or I guess I could just show you. Gotta do my transformation, otherwise what's the point? See what I had before, same eyes, basically, but I had like an orange sclera and iris. But I think I want like a black now. Yeah, I think so. That's what we're gonna go with. Artists, that's what I mean. That's why I should have gone to an artist in the first place. They know best. Ow. Okay. I think that pretty much does. Oh, the mouth. The mouth. I really don't want to remodel the inside of its mouth, but I really think I should. Like the teeth and stuff. I don't care for mine. I just chill. Don't make it too, like, if I ever ask an artist to do the inside of my mouth, which I probably never would, but if they asked me and were like, hey, I might draw a pose with you with your mouth open, what's your maul look like? I'm like, I don't know, just don't make it fetishistic. Like, just, you know, don't be weird about it. Just make it, just draw it like a mouth. It's just a mouth. Can it just be a mouth, please? You're never beating the dragon. Oh, trust me, I know. Oh, trust me, I know. This is the life I've chosen. This is the life I have to accept for myself as a dragon content creator. It's not the life I chose, but it's the life I got. Yeah, the Void Life chose me on TikTok, of all places. You look up Vor once and on TikTok, and that's all they're going to show you. Not even joking. I had to look it up because I didn't know what it was. People were making jokes about it on my account whenever I first became a dragon VTuber, and I had no idea what it was. I was like, what is this? So I started looking it up on TikTok. Looking up, because everyone was like commenting hashtag Vor, hashtag Vor, hashtag Vor, and I'm like, what are they fucking talking about? Is this a trend I don't know about? Am I being hacked? Like, what's the deal here? Am I being hate rated? What's going on? I looked it up one time, and then my goddamn FYP for forever was just vor. Constantly. Constantly. I'm serious. Don't do it. Look it up one time on TikTok, and it's ogre. Your account is unusable. All right. Go have some fun. I'll probably be finished up here pretty soon anyway. Appreciate you stopping by, Jared. It's always a pleasure. I have a fever, and the only cure is another model. Finally got a chance to go through Lords of the Fallen. I took a long break from it because I needed a break from Souls-like games for a second. Because like, the second I got it, I was like, or the second I beat Lies of P, I jumped straight into Lords of the Fallen. So I needed a break from Souls-like for like a second, you know. Wanted to play something else, but I finally got back into it, and I beat it recently. Got the what ending? The light ending with Aureus. And I gotta say, guys, it had a very weak ending. Like, I was like, oh, is that it? Fuck. Like, when I beat the final boss, I was like, oh, all right, I guess that's it then. I just did not feel like that was a final boss for a game like this, or it wasn't even close to being the hardest boss in the game. I feel like the boss that came right before him was the hardest boss in the game. Had solid gameplay up until the end, though. I just think it could have ended a little bit stronger. Yeah, so I gotta say, if there's one game that's like the Souls-like of the year, it's definitely Lies of P. That game was fucking solid all the way through. Not a bad boss in the whole game. Great story, great boss fights, great character not character creation. You don't really get to customize your character appearance very much at all. But, you know, stats-wise, you get to really change how the game is played and experienced. But if you're playing as like a person who uses radiant magic in Lords of the Fallen, you're fucking screwed. Like, you don't get shit. You get no weapons, hardly any spells. Or that's not true. You do get a decent number of spells, but there's only one or two that are actually like worth using or that actually look cool, and you don't get them until the very end. And you only get one weapon in the whole game that scales with radiance that it's not some dog shit hammer or fucking BDSM tool. Not even joking. So I just used that one sword throughout the entire game. And like, I don't want to have to use the same weapon the whole game. I shouldn't have to do that. And by the time I found another weapon that could compete with it and was actually kind of cool, the game was over. Like, it was over. There was like one boss left. So if you're thinking about picking up a Souls-like game, get Lies of P. Leave Lords of the Fallen at home. That's a pop. All right, fellas, that's pretty much it until we get to the inside of the mouth. Which I think I'll probably do some other time. Heck yeah, dude. This is gonna be my new model. I'm still unsure if I want to model these, the plates, as a separate piece, or if I want to model them into the chest. Because one option is to take the actual chest topology, extrude it out, do something like this. All the way down the body. Something like that, but I don't know how good that's going to be. Actually, no. No. Because this is going to be a toon shaded model. So this is going to be a toon shaded model. I don't think it needs to be a single piece. I'm not sure. I'll have to think on that. But anyways, we'll go ahead and keep. We'll call it here. This is a good place to stop for now. Let's check the video that comes out of this, because like what you can do is you can generate a video. I hope it doesn't crash. Was he being like a really quick time-lapse video? I said I was going to start doing like a VR stream, but I don't know, man. I always say that I'm going to do it, but every time I'm done streaming, I always get really tired. All right, let's see how this turned out. Let's see if I can find it real quick for you guys to see. That's only 12 seconds long, holy shit. Wow. That actually turned out really good. Wow. You know, I think I could set this so that it record, instead of it being every 60 seconds that it takes a screenshot, maybe I can do like every 30 seconds, because I think having that be twice as long would be good. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. That's super cool. Awesome. Well, that'll be it for today. Let's send you guys on a raid. To be clear, this is a hate raid. Just kidding. Hang on a second. Gotta find out if any of my Blender buddies are streaming. Oh, hey. Yeah, Void is streaming. I have not seen him in a long time. Let's send you out a Void. Another good dragon. Another good dragon artist. If it wasn't for him, I never would have gotten to 3D modeling, so really glad to send some support his way. Y'all go give him a follow. Give him as much support as you've given me tonight, and I will see y'all again probably Monday. If not, have a good weekend, and peace out. See you later, guys.